Well, hi. So, the new year, 2022, is quickly approaching, and I have to wonder, who do you want to be? What do you want your year to look like? And how are you going to achieve that? They're really big, deep questions. Questions that I'm thinking you could probably journal pages and pages on. But I have recently been practicing for the past few years something that has really helped me create some of the best years recently in my life. Hi, I'm Sherry. I'm a holistic health coach, work exclusively with midlife women, and I believe that the way to really age gracefully and powerfully isn't just with nutrition and exercise, but really embracing holistically our entire life, mind, body, and spirit. So, what am I talking about when I mention who do you want to be? How do you want to show up? And 365 days from now, what do you want this year, this coming year to look like? And I think one of the greatest tools you can use to really achieve that is being very mindful and picking a word of the year. So, what exactly is a word of the year if you're not familiar with it? So, what you do is you choose one word that is very strongly connected to you. It really resonates with you. It's something that really makes your heart sing. Has nothing to do with what maybe somebody else wants from you or wants you to achieve. And I really think that picking a word of the year is so much better than a resolution. I've tried resolutions year in and year out, and ultimately I just feel like I was set up for failure. So when you do have this word of the year, like I said, I've had one for the past few years now, and it's something that really creates how you show up in every situation in your life, every day, how you're going to make decisions, and how you're going to feel about those decisions that you make. So, for example, I'll just give you some of the words of the year I've used in the past. Last year, my word was presence. So I just really, when I was with someone, when I was doing something, I wanted to be 100% present in the moment for that person, for that task at hand, and not be so scattered where it's the shiny object syndrome and you're like, squirrel, squirrel. And I have to say that really has helped me develop a much better, um, a more focused, approach to everything I do. The year before that, my word was committed. And I really loved this word because I always had a bit of an issue finishing things. I was great at starting. I was always very, very motivated, very quick to start, and then it just sort of would fizzle out. So anytime that I kind of felt that like I was starting to fizzle out, I would always think, okay, my word is commit, and that's what I choose to be. And it really helped me see things through to the end. So this year, my word of the year, I'm very excited about it. It's connection. So I'm an introvert, and I really have been making more of an effort to put myself out there, be more visible, start up a conversation, be the one who engages in staying in touch with somebody, um, reigniting old friendships. And so this word connection means so much to me. So, how do you choose a word of the year? This is something that I think it's great to look a little bit into your past, as well as into your future. So, look at this past year. What worked? What did you like about it? But then again, what were things that you would have changed, and how could you have changed them? And as I said earlier, sitting a year from now, how do you want that year to look? How do you want it to feel in your body that you have achieved something that you're grateful and proud of? So a couple of other words of the year that I just, throwing out, for example, things like empowered, reliable, abundant, intentional, wellness. You can even have as much fun as really just even picking a designer word. Like you can say Chanel, where it's like, this is how you are going to show up. You are showing up in that essence of that brand. So it's something that it's really fun. It works. Couple of little tips to really help stick with it. Write down the word and try to keep it at the top of mind, whether you're putting it on a Post-it note. I like to keep them in my phone all the time. You can put it on a little piece of paper, carry it with you all the time. You can even create a screensaver with it. So I genuinely think that this is one of the easiest but most powerful tools to really create an intentional year and end up 365 days later with someone you love a lot more than you did today. And when I say that, I mean yourself. So with that, I hope you have an amazing holiday, and I would be so grateful that if you find these videos helpful, please like them, please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Peace and love.